Now, if you watch my Premier League preview video, I mentioned how I realized here in the city of Philadelphia there is a big following for the Premier League. Despite it not being my favorite league, I enjoy watching the Premier League, and I actually enjoyed it this weekend. I want to bring the Premier League not only to my city of Philadelphia, but to the United States. Let's open it up, guys. Let's talk Prem soccer here. Or as they say it across the pond, Prem football. I am in Parceo Philly, and today we're talking about match day 1 of the Premier League. What an exciting time with all the European leagues starting this month, and obviously the Premier League got to get the head start on all the other leagues. And in the first weekend it seems like things will pick up where they left off last season, or did they? Start this off right at the top with Man City and Liverpool, last year's winner and runner-ups. And it looks like this season they're going to continue that reign and dominate the Premier League as both teams took care of business. Start off with Liverpool, who kicked off this whole week by destroying Norwich City, the newly promoted Norwich City, might I add, winning the match 4-1. And to be honest with you, this match was over by the first half. Without Sadio Mane in the starting lineup, Origi has proved that he is a capable forward to start. He looked good in Champions League last year, and in this match, my man got a goal too. One tidbit I have to mention, me being a proud Latino, Norwich City's Onel Hernandez made Premier League history as he got subbed on in the 70th minute. And with his substitution, made Onel the first ever Cuban-born player to play in the Premier League. Thank you to the Soccer Cooligans for that little tidbit. And damn, what an exciting moment seeing a fellow Latino, a Cubano, making Premier League history. That's great stuff. Then there's Manchester City, who also took care of business as they traveled to London to face off against West Ham United and former Man City manager Manuel Pellegrini. VAR would seal the match here as well. We saw the officials go to VAR not once but twice here in this match. First in the 54th minute on the Gabriel Jesus goal, there was question if Raheem Sterling was offsides, which was ruled that Raheem was onside. And then the second time we saw controversial call. It was the 86th minute penalty kick, which there was approachment on the West Ham United defender, and it was honestly a very close call, but Man City would win that call as well, allowing the last goal to put the dagger in it. And I'll be honest with you, Man City look in full form. West Ham was gassed and done by the first half. Liverpool and Man City looks like they're going to be heading in another crash course towards each other at the end of this season as well. A lot of eyes and faith on Tottenham Hotspur. Last year's Prem bronze winner actually made it all the way to the Champions League final last year, and this year they look primed for not only another run in Champions League, but a run in the Prem as well. And in the first match of the season, Tottenham would host the newly promoted Aston Villa in their new brand spanking new stadium. And Aston Villa would actually get on top early on Tottenham. As we saw last year, we saw this Tottenham team claw back and fight back to get the victory here against Aston Villa. And we saw new Tottenham signing Tanguy Ndombele become a factor as he got a goal, and might I add, it was a beautiful rocket shot to get his first goal for Tottenham. Harry Kane looks in mid-season form as well, as he got 2 goals here. And maybe, should we be sleeping on Tottenham? They look good. I know it's early, but this is a team that's got some serious talent, and they definitely are going to build upon their run in Champions League last year. It was a great outing by Tottenham. Now, there's some of my predictions for the new Premier League season that don't look so hot right now. First up, Man United. I got some heat for predicting that they would finish 7th this season in the Premier League. And to start off the Prem, Man United put the spanking on Chelsea FC, winning 4-0 and giving Frank Lampard a not so welcome back to the Premier League as manager of Chelsea. It started off as a close contest, but then Man United unleashed. Marcus Rashford started the goal scoring with a penalty kick, and he would finish this match with 2 goals. And it looks like Man U's investment in the back line this summer is going to pay off, as Wan-Bissaka and Harry Maguire both look good in their Man United debut. And Daniel James, the young signing from Swansea City, got his first goal in a Man United shirt to put the cherry on top of this victory. And then there was the relegated teams that I predicted that get relegated by the end of this season. There's Burnley that beat Southampton 3-0, and then there's Brighton, who won 3-0 as well, beating Watford. Great starts to prove me wrong for the 2019-2020 Premier season by those two teams. And Sheffield United had a pretty good match as well, as they tied Bournemouth late in that match in the 88th minute. Their hometown hero, Billy Sharp, got the match-tying goal in the 88th minute to give Sheffield United a point to start off their new campaign in the Premier League. Alright, in the other match results, Crystal Palace and my Everton had a hard-fought match, and I predicted the Everton attack to be a lethal one, and these guys weren't able to get a goal. And things changed in the 76th minute. Everton midfielder Morgan Schneiderlin received a red card, giving Crystal Palace the one-man advantage. Wilfred Zaha came in the 65th minute and impressed, and he might be just putting on a show for the big Premier League clubs to come and buy him. As we already know, he's been looking for an exit out of Crystal Palace, and he looked pretty good against Everton in those 25 minutes. Leicester City and Wolves also drew this weekend 0-0. Both teams, I believe, will finish in the top 10. The Gunners started off the season with 3 points as they beat Newcastle United 1-0. And Aubameyang has started off his goal scoring this season, giving Arsenal the lone goal. Matchday 1, in all honesty, looks like it's picking up where last season left off. Liverpool and Man City look to be the two dominating teams. Tottenham came back to win, and Man United gave us glimpses of what can be. This week, not too many matches of note, but one big match that we will all be watching Saturday the 17th at 12:30 here United States time. Manchester City faces off Tottenham. We will really see what kind of Tottenham squad we have, and we better believe that Man City is going to want revenge after last year's Champions League elimination in the semis. As you want to talk more Prem, let me know in the comments below what's your takeaway from this first match week of the Premier League. If you also want to talk on Twitter or Instagram, you can definitely follow me on there. Twitter at El Parceo Philly and Instagram L_Parcero_Philly. And please guys, help me grow soccer here in Philly. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell button for those notifications, and also share this on any social media platform, text, or email to help me grow. And in the comments below as well, Premier League America, I want to hear from you. What do you guys want from a Premier League show? What do you guys want to talk about? What else should I cover here in Prem Talk? And until next time, my Prem heads.